To add a new dive to your logbook, click on the Add button on the top toolbar. This opens a quick pop-up to choose where your dives are coming from. You can import from many different programs, good if you have historical dives to load in from elsewhere, or if you have just completed a dive and want to get your dive computers into your logbook. If you need to manually add a new dive, you can start from a blank entry, or copy different pieces from an existing dive. Let's go ahead and create a blank entry to see how fast the grid editing is. The dive is added to the end of your dive log and automatically gets the next dive number. To edit any cell, just double-click or tap on it to start the cell editor. Other methods include pressing the return key or tabbing from an adjacent cell if already editing. If you have used spreadsheet programs, then this should be very familiar. Anything simple will be numbers, text, or drop-down selectors, with date and time pickers also available. Great examples include rating the dive, setting visibility, or adding some comments. All cells will be editable, apart from one case which does not affect us here. If you have imported dive computer data with depth information, then max depth and average depth will be locked. Some editors are special because the content is richer. Some examples of these are dive sites, buddies, and equipment used. Dive sites and equipment used are covered in some other help videos, but buddies is a great example of this type of advanced selection. Here we can see a dive buddy and a dive guide being selected from available buddies. First you select the person, and then you set their role during the dive. When you have entered all your dive details, it just remains to click on the Save Changes button at the bottom of the screen. Let's take a moment to talk about how the grid edits work. The grid is a powerful editor that only saves changes when you click on the Save Changes button. This means you can work on multiple dives, add new ones, use Ctrl-Z to undo, with up to 20 undo steps, and then save when you are ready. You can also reset at any time, which will lose everything since your last save. If you are doing lots of cross-dive editing, then ideally you should be saving every few minutes. If you have access to the premium copy, paste, and drag editing features, editing can get very fast across hundreds of dives at the same time.